Have you ever walked into a room and you could just feel the energy? You ever walked past a person and you got chills or your stomach dropped? Have you ever entered into a room, or even have you ever driven past a place and you can feel the energy of that place? Has that ever happened to you before? That happened to me one time before. I was riding, not one time, happens to me a lot, but this one specific time I remember clearly. And that was, I was driving down a particular street. There were some new houses that I hadn't seen. I told my children, I said, hey, let me turn right here and go to check these new houses out. Well, when I turned the corner, I started feeling like internally, I want to almost say like doom. The closer I rode through the neighborhood and still felt this doom feeling, like it was scary. This was a brand new development. But I drove around to the back of this development, and there was a house in the middle of this brand new development, brand new construction. There was a plantation house sitting in the middle, and I felt every bit of it. I drove until I got to the source of how I felt, or where I felt it was coming from, and it was a plantation house. Have you ever had any feelings like that before? Anything happen like that? Or does it happen regularly? If it does, you have clairsentience. It's a feeling. You can feel things. You can feel energy. You can feel people's emotions. And I just want to say that if you have clairsentience, you need to be very diligent about 3 things. First thing is to make sure that you take your spiritual baths. Stay spiritually clean. However you do that. Some people take spiritual baths. Some people don't have a bathtub. They take spiritual showers. If you need me to talk about that, I can do another video about that. But stay spiritually clean. The second thing is keep your protection up. Keep your spiritual protection up. What do you do for your spiritual protection? Whatever you do, keep it up. And the third thing is stay grounded. When you can feel like that, when you feel energies, when you feel events long before you get there, you could be 10 miles away, but the closer you get to a thing, you can feel it. Right? When you have that particular gift, clairsentience, you have got to do those 3 things. You've got to stay grounded. You've got to keep up your spiritual protection, and you have got to stay spiritually clean. If you have any questions about that and you can relate and you want to know more about how to do those 3 things, leave a comment below. See you soon.